man. He's always got something prepared for a specific matchup. We saw the Steve Fox first. Now we got the DevilJin, a character that he's putting many a bodies and many a bags on.
And he's one of those players that even if he plays against the same character, he might not use the same character he used against someone else, and that is playing true here.
Yeah, Nee might be the hardest person in fighting games to game plan for, honestly. So across all games. You can see taking it to Lidia right now, gonna try to contain the DLC, you know what I'm saying? I know she's been running rough shot here and there, but Nee's gonna be prepared for anything.
Exactly, whipping out the DevilJin here, but again, with a huge hit, definitely gonna get a juggle and, you know, kicking him while he's down just a little bit.
Yeah, again, like, you know, it's one of the interesting things about being in the cage next to the players. You really feel the aura, the atmosphere, the electricity coming off them. Gen is hyper-focused right now. Ooh, but knocked out of the rage drive. Still in it, though. You can see no fear in his heart, but Nee gonna contain that, as we said before, with that quick low.
You know, even when his opponent is in rage, Nee is not afraid to still apply that pressure most times, which is super interesting to see.
Man, is never scared. No fear in his heart.
Never. Ooh, but he's up against the wall right now. Gen trying to set him up, but he stayed on the ground.
Yeah, exactly. You saw trying to catch some of those wake-up options with the parry. But now Nee's finally found an opening. Take it to the wall, slam it down. Ooh, you can see though, Gen always looking for some times to take his turn. Always ready to steal the momentum back at a given's notice. Oh, again! It's been catching Nee a couple of times in a bad position and a clean punish.
A round apiece right now in the first game. Again, drawing first blood here and gets the sweep.
Oh, big block with no punish right there.
No punish at all.
Rare to see Nee let such an opportunity pass him by. At this point, we're gonna settle back into the neutral a little bit. Oh, let me stop. Electric Wind Godfist rearing his head.
Nee was almost letting him get comfortable there before he let it rip. Rage Drive active from Gen's side, but he is in this corner, and the beams are coming out to seal the round.
I love this from Nee right here. Busting out the DevilJin. Looking super solid. Oh my goodness, the launcher beating Gen to the punch again. Really starting to catch on to the rhythm.
Oh yes, great positioning here as well. Can just keep locked up in this corner, trying to get out, and there we go. Been so consistent when landing that hit with those kicks.
Yeah, definitely been low crushing a lot of these options, but my goodness, the moment he gets caught flinching, it's an Electric Wind Godfist. And he's just so quick with it, as always. He makes you pay, man. That's one thing about him. He's always optimal, always gonna make sure that it hurts.
Absolutely, and look, calm, cool, and collected on top of all of that, because that's really what you need in these games, especially when they're going back and forth, and they're so close. Every little hit counts, and you need your full mental state to be ready for something like that.
I mess with this man too, because we saw him chug. I think he chugged the regular Red Bull, right? So now he rocking the sugar-free. That's a smart man right there.
Balance.
He knows.
Perfectly balanced.
Not to get too jittery and all that. My man Nee, he's been in the game a long time, as we call him, one of the living legends of fighting games. One of the many living legends here this weekend for Redbull Kumite, man.
Seriously.
It's wild, bro.
It is all high-level talent, high-level players, and some obvious high-level matches. We're going into game number 2 between Nee and Gen.
Let's start it off. And we got Gen switching to the other DLC. You feel me? The Fahkumram.
Is this the answer, Ringe? Is this the answer?
We shall see Nee, of course. Ooh! If I'm not mistaken, this was really the character he returned to prominence on.
Ooh. And a perfect out of the gate after the character switch.
He's already coming out, showing a lot of aggression. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. He doesn't let Nee play. He's got nothing to worry about.
Just making great use of those limbs right now, trying to find the perfect spacing. Ooh, the elbow there coming out to kind of keep him a little bit safer.
Yeah, Nee just going with the wall standing 4 after. I'm not sure if he was a little bit late on it or it was just a check. Oh, looking for the Electric Wind Godfist. I was going to say, Nee might start to get a little bit antsy, want to look for some big hit, a Hell Sweep or a Wind Godfist. But right now, Gen is shutting everything down.
Absolutely, looking in control right now. Got his back against the wall and the elbow.
Most electrifying move in Tekken Entertainment.
The people's elbow?
Yeah, I don't know. The people, I don't think they get represented by Fahkumram. I don't know how to feel about that.
Ooh, but right now, Gin is looking really solid with the pokes.
Yeah, I just love the way he's come out. Really hasn't shown any discouragement in his gameplay. Look at this, just flinching in front of him, trying to get Knee to do something, and a big trade on the God Fist.
That trade is so good for Knee right now. He's got this positioning as well, but we've seen these knees come out from Fahkumram a lot today. Nice.
Yeah, opened up low again. We haven't seen a hell sweep in a hot minute, and we're still not going to see one. Instead, the counter hit coming through. Knee staying alive in game 2.
That Magic 4 was extra magical there, keeping this game alive.
Oh, very nice. Knee able to get a counter hit again, going with a quick compact button after the block. But at any moment, you heard Steve talk about it earlier, any type of a Fahkumram health bar is all he needs, right? His comeback capability is out of this world.
Absolutely. Look at that damage right now.
Took the lead with one combo. Knee on the back foot. Well, again, yeah, still not going for the hell sweeps.
I know.
Oh, nice ducks here, but he can't press his offense afterwards.
Goodness.
There it is, tries to go for the rage drive hell sweep again, was still ready. Despite Knee really shying away from the lows for most of that set, he tried to get a big rage drive hell sweep and again was ready for it. That's impressive, yo.
Tying it up as well, keeping it close. Gonna need an extra few sips of Red Bull there as we go into this next game, but I really like the adjustments. I'm curious to see who Knee is gonna pick. Did he stick with DevilJin, or is he switching it up? I mean, when you have all the options in the world, you know, the world is your oyster at that point.
I do believe he's putting the gloves on, you know what I'm saying? He wants to get with the Redbull Kumite Las Vegas Fight Night feel.
Yeah.
Bring the Steve Fox out. We got a real MMA match now. We got boxing versus Muay Thai. We out here, let's see what will prove superior, the elbows and the knees or the fists? The old school.
I mean, we're in this cage for a reason. We're seeing all types of fighting styles, whether it's the character or the players, and it is close. It's looking good. This is game number 3, the final game in the set.
It's definitely a knee. You see both players showing a lot of respect to each other out of the gate. Nobody swinging with anything big. See, first strike is just a full crouch 4.
My goodness, the patience right now.
And this is what it boils down to a lot of the time at high-level Tekken, right? When nobody wants to make the first move, when both players are being very careful. See this compact, just the Sonic thing punishes. Oh, I love that from Knee.
Found the perfect opening, gets the kill for the first round, making quick work of it too. After a lot of back and forth at the beginning, it really tipped over in Knee's favor there.
Ooh, I was just gonna talk about why I like Knee so much on Steve Fox and these type of matchups. Well, we'll hold on for that in a second.
Yeah, absolutely, because Gin came out with a powerful start this round. Can Knee fight his way out of the corner? It's not looking good so far. The legs.
They were getting exposed right there. Had him lost in the sauce on the string and then just back-to-back lows. Because the Knee, he really needs to prevent that type of pace. When we saw in that first round, it was a lot slower. He was just able to get some Sonic Fang punishes, a couple of open-ups here, a big back one to close it out. That's the pace he needs.
Okay, all the damage, all the extensions right now, keeping him locked up against this wall, and we're gonna go for another nice little juggle to the other side.
Trying to close it out. Great interruption and Knee.
Woo! I'm telling you, people don't like getting hit by stuff, and when they do, they're like, I gotta perfect you now. I have to.
Finding his groove. We've already seen a couple of perfects in this tournament for Tekken that I feel like are responses for sure from rounds previous.
Absolutely, and a huge juggle again here from Knee. And this corner has been absolutely devastating for everyone who's in it.
Another big back one counter hit. Knee melting the life bar away, trying to close out the set, puts him on a pixel. How much magic you got in that bad boy?
Oh, there's the low to see